want to see more of these. Okay, all right, cool. So we decided to do them one-on-one, particularly because of the microphone situation, also because of the content.
That makes sense.
So, given that they will be short, I'm going to keep it to about 15 minutes.
That's perfect.
Okay?
All right.
So, and it's just going to be wide, and it doesn't necessarily, it doesn't matter who goes first, what anybody's time frame is. If somebody has to go sooner than whatever,
You
then...
go first.
But I don't know what they've decided. These things look about
Do you,
right.
do you want both the barrels in here, or
Both barrels?
instead, or you want the office chair in the barrel?
She's
What
gonna
do
be,
you think?
she's gonna be taller. She's already tall, which is the problem. We try to set this whole thing on something. If we,
Can we lower that?
I think it's as low as it goes.
Or you can bring the other barrel chair in from my office.
All right.
You want to do that?
I'll do that. So they're both. So those are the two chairs. Would that work?
Are we having 2 or 3 people? I keep hearing about it. We're having 2.
Right?
It would probably be better to have the same 2, just for continuity.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think it'd look better
Which is
aesthetically.
this.
Yeah.
And so, Stacey, you're like an emerging artist in the country film here? Or do you already have a deal? Or?
I have 3 records out, and I tour a lot.
Great.
But I'm an independent artist.
Great.
Yeah, in the country rock,
Yeah.
rock and roll.
She
thing.
tours a lot in Europe and has a big following in Sweden and Finland, and we hosted with another badass little chick, Tanya Watts, something called Crazy Bitch Night here in town, which was for women's fronted rock.
Yeah.
But this is where the language gets tougher in terms of even naming the show, because emerging, she's an extremely experienced artist.
Yeah.
Like I'm an extremely experienced artist, but we're emerging in the sense that you haven't heard of us, and so like it's just
I've heard your name, and I've
Yeah.
definitely heard your name.
It's kind of like when Shelby Lynn got nominated for Best New Artist.
Yeah, that's what I was
people in the
thinking
music
about.
business have known that she's been around for a long time, but not in the consciousness of the mass public. So that was why they were emerging.
Right.
Or the overnight successes that have been at,